Something that I think all of us could use in 2025 is better, much improved mental health. Lessen the outrage. Focus on enjoy instead of outrage. One way you can do this is through a simple reframing technique that I would like you to test today. So I'm going to keep it a shorter video today because I would like you to try this today with whatever headline you happen to review next. So the technique comes from debate protocol. If you're not familiar with debate protocol, it's this concept that in a university debate team, I was on the one that was at my university when I was in college, and debate protocol went like this. We had to prepare for either side of an issue because we didn't know what it was going to be. So if there's an issue for like animal rights versus indigenous rights in the Peruvian Amazon, okay, we didn't necessarily know which side we were going to be taking on that, for or against. We didn't know. So we had to prepare as if we were going to be making a persuasive case for either side. And that ability to move up and above an argument or topic or issue allows you to be safeguarded from unhelpful tribalism. You can still have a tribal identity and alignment, that's fine, but it allows you to be protected from going over the top and having an unhealthy tribalism situation. And it also keeps you from feeling unnecessary anger over an issue. Because anyone who can cause you to feel angered or fearful has got you. And in order to be more persuasive, we want you to not be perpetually persuaded by negative emotions. We want you to have as much of your mental and emotional agency intact as possible. This is why you watch this channel, to help you get more of your agency back in the way that you make decisions for yourself and how you ultimately decide to try to convince people of your way of thinking and being and doing. So when you find something that outrages you, you're going to do a little bit of debate protocol. You might have heard of this concept of steel manning additionally. It's sort of straw manning, where straw manning is you take the worst version of the other side or the worst argument and you attack that as if that's the best that they got. You set the thing on fire and you dance around it because look how easy it was to defeat them. So there's that. Now, the next thing I'd like you to think about is this outrage moment. So let's say you see a headline, you see an article, you see a hit piece, you see something like that. You ask yourself, if I was on the other side of this, how would I defend it? How would I steel man this? So you're going to go into debate protocol mode. This is the reframe. You do not need to be immediately emotionally pulled into something, pulled out of your frame of whatever it was that you were doing, whatever you were thinking about, and succumb to the emotions of outrage or fear that are attempting to be cultivated within you to steal your focus from whatever it was that you were doing. That's probably more important than this nonsense. So what you can simply do is you can check out of the emotional frame and into a critical one that's above that one of reaction or being reactionary. And you can simply think, okay, how would I defend this hit piece? Even if it's for someone you like, what evidence would I come up with for it? And if you find yourself browsing a little bit more, you can think through, okay, what good argument did they miss against my person? So what this allows you to do is it allows you to have a three-dimensional understanding of a topic, even a 4D view of the topic or of the person. And if you're aware of what the objections are, what the attack vectors are, then you yourself will become more confident and assured because you know what the responses are. Because you've already thought them through yourself. You didn't have them spoon-fed to you by some curator or some content creator. See, this is what it means to become your own sense maker. It's hard to do, but it's important if you're to have mental and emotional agency over yourself. So we're going to end it there today. And your task, your homework is, because it's going to happen today at some point, might as well be now. You come across something that outrages you or is about to cause you to feel feelings of anger, fear, something that gets you riled up. You think, okay, Debate protocol time. What if it was my job to defend that? What would I do? What would I say? It completely checks you out of a reactive frame and into a critical, thoughtful one in which you have an emotional distance from the topic. And that, try it out today. I think you'll try it out a couple more times here this year. And going into 2025, I think you'll find yourself a lot more mentally relaxed, focused, and able to maintain frame. And therefore, learn and deploy better persuasion.